In the last video, we ranked 20 online businesses against 4 criteria: startup cost, difficulty, scalability, and passive income potential. One business scored higher than everything else on that list. Higher than YouTube alone, higher than online courses alone, higher than micro SaaS, higher than any single income stream, no matter how well designed. It's the digital asset portfolio. Not because it's the easiest, not because it's the fastest to earn from, but because it's the only model on the list that compounds, where every component makes every other component more valuable, and the system as a whole earns more than the sum of its parts. This video is part 1 of a 2-part deep dive. Today we're covering the why. What a digital asset portfolio is, how the flywheel works, exactly why it outscores every other model, and the specific mistakes that derail it. Part 2 will cover the how, the exact build order, the timeline for each stage, and the complete implementation roadmap. By the end of this video, you'll understand the model more clearly than most people who are already trying to build it. Let's start at the foundation. Most online businesses are built on a single pillar: one income stream, one platform, one product, one audience. And for a while, that single pillar works. It earns. Sometimes it earns really well. The person building it feels momentum, and then it plateaus. Not always because of failure, often because of success. The freelancer who earns more has to work more. The course creator whose first launch earns $30,000 finds that the second launch to the same audience only earns $8,000 because the audience has already purchased. The blogger who ranks on page 1 for their best keywords finds that every new keyword is harder to rank than the last. Each of these businesses hits a ceiling, and the ceiling isn't an accident, it's structural. It's built into the model. The freelancer's ceiling is their available hours. The course creator's ceiling is their audience size. The blogger's ceiling is their niche ad market. The product seller's ceiling is competition and market saturation. These ceilings are real, and the solution isn't to work harder against them. The solution is to build a different kind of structure, one that doesn't have a ceiling in the same place. That structure is the portfolio. But before we can understand why the portfolio works, we need to be precise about what a digital asset actually is, because most people use the term rather loosely, and that imprecision leads to building things that look like assets but function like jobs. What is a digital asset? A digital asset is anything you create that continues producing value after it's been created without requiring your continuous presence for each unit of value produced. So let's make that concrete. Writing an article for a client, that's a service. You write it, you deliver it, you get paid once. The article belongs to the client. The income ends with the transaction. Writing an article that ranks in Google and earns affiliate commissions from every reader who clicks and purchases. Now that's an asset. You write it once, it earns from every reader in month 1, month 6, and month 36. You didn't write it 3 times. You wrote it once and it multiplied. Recording a video tutorial for a client, that's a service. You record it, you deliver it, transaction ends. Recording a YouTube video that earns ad revenue, drives affiliate clicks, promotes your products, and grows your email list, that's an asset. The video earns from every viewer every day, regardless of whether you're at your desk or not. Creating a Canva template for a specific client, service. Creating a Canva template pack and listing it on Etsy, asset. The first template earns once. The listed pack earns from every buyer indefinitely. The skills are the same. The work is similar. The packaging is different. And the packaging is everything. A digital asset is something you create once that continues producing income or value without requiring your direct presence for each transaction. The work is front-loaded. The income is recurring or compounding. This distinction, service versus asset, is the most important conceptual line in everything we cover on this channel. Most people who are trying to build passive income have accidentally built services. They're working hard. They're producing things, but the things they're producing require their ongoing presence to generate income. The moment they stop, the income stops. A true digital asset doesn't work that way. The moment you stop, the income doesn't stop. It continues because the asset continues. Now, What happens when you build several of these assets deliberately so that each one reinforces the others? A digital asset portfolio is a collection of interconnected digital assets, each one independently capable of generating income, but collectively generating significantly more because each one feeds the others. Let's be specific about what this means in practice. The portfolio we're describing has 6 core components. Component 1, a content platform, usually a YouTube channel, a blog, or both. This is your traffic engine, the mechanism that brings new people into the ecosystem consistently through organic search and platform discoverability. Component 2, an email newsletter. This is the owned audience, the relationship that no algorithm can interrupt. Every subscriber who opts in for your content platform is moved into a communication channel you control permanently. Component 3, digital products. eBooks, templates, courses, guides, the knowledge-based assets that convert your audience's trust into revenue at near 100% margin. Once created, they sell for the 1,000th buyer with the exact same effort it took to serve the first. Component 4, affiliate income. Recurring commissions earned by recommending the tools, platforms, and services your audience already needs, embedded naturally in the content you're already creating. Not an additional effort, a monetization layer on top of work that exists. Component 5, a membership. The recurring revenue component. Subscribers who pay monthly for access to an expanding resource library, a community, or exclusive content. The income that doesn't reset to zero at the beginning of each month. Component 6, investments. The capital generated by the first 5 components deployed into index funds, dividend assets, and real estate exposure. The compounding that happens in the background, independent of the content output. So that's 6 components and 1 system. And here's what makes this a portfolio rather than 6 separate businesses. Every component serves every other component simultaneously. This is the flywheel effect. And the flywheel is a concept that separates the digital asset portfolio from every other model on the list we ranked. Here's how it works in practice, not in theory, but in the specific mechanics of each connection. Your YouTube channel publishes a video on a passive income topic. The video ranks in YouTube search and is surfaced to people who didn't know you existed. At the end of the video, you mention your free resources, a checklist, a guide, a template, available at a link in the description. Viewers who found the video valuable click the link, they opt into your email list, they receive your welcome sequence, they learn about your products. Some of them buy. Now, your email list grows every time you publish a new video, without any additional effort beyond making the video you were going to make anyway. The newsletter goes out weekly. In the newsletter, you mention tools you use and recommend, with your affiliate links. Subscribers who click through and subscribe to those tools generate monthly recurring commissions. Every newsletter issue earns affiliate income from the same audience month after month. Your digital products are promoted to the newsletter list when they launch. The warm audience, people who've been reading your emails for months, converts at a significantly higher rate than cold traffic. A 500-person email list that trusts you outperforms a 50,000-follower social account that doesn't. Your membership is built from the most engaged portion of your newsletter audience. These are the people who open every email, buy every product, and are most willing to pay a monthly fee for more access. You don't need to find them. Your newsletter surfaces them. Your affiliate content site earns from search traffic that discovers your review and comparison articles independently of your YouTube channel. That traffic finds your YouTube channel. That YouTube channel grows with viewers who weren't finding you through video search. 2 independent traffic sources reinforcing each other. And the income generated by all 5 of these flows every month into investment accounts that compound in the background, building a financial base that's independent of content output. This is the flywheel. It starts slowly. You push it manually for the first 12 to 18 months, and then gradually, and then suddenly, it starts pushing itself. The YouTube videos from 18 months ago are still driving newsletter subscribers. The newsletter from 6 months ago is still generating affiliate commissions. The product launched last year is still selling from organic search traffic. The membership member who joined at launch is still paying this month. everything you built keeps building. In the previous video, we ranked 20 online businesses against 4 criteria, so let's revisit exactly why the digital asset portfolio scored the way it did, because the scores aren't arbitrary. Startup cost, 10 out of 10. The portfolio starts with a YouTube channel or a blog and a newsletter. Both are free to launch. The first digital product costs nothing but time to create. The first affiliate link costs nothing to place. The membership infrastructure can wait until there's an audience to sell it to. Total capital required to start a digital asset portfolio? Effectively, $0. Every other business model with comparable long-term income potential requires either significant capital, specialized skills you don't have yet, or both. Difficulty, 6 out of 10. This is the most honest score in the table. The portfolio is not easy to build. It requires consistent content production over an 18 to 24-month active phase before the flywheel develops meaningful momentum. It requires learning multiple skills: content creation, email marketing, product development, affiliate strategy, and basic investing. A 6 doesn't mean it's hard to understand. It means it requires real, sustained effort over real, sustained time. Anyone who tells you otherwise is either wrong or selling you something. Scalability, 10 out of 10. There's no ceiling on the digital asset portfolio's scale. Each component can grow independently. The YouTube channel to millions of subscribers, the newsletter to hundreds of thousands, the product catalog to dozens of products at multiple price points, the affiliate income to hundreds of recurring referrals, the membership to thousands of members. And as each component grows, it accelerates the growth of every other component. There's no physical constraint, no capacity limit, no geographic restriction. Passive income potential, 10 out of 10. This is the score that separates the portfolio from every other model at its scale level. YouTube videos earn while you sleep. Newsletter affiliate commissions recur every month without new effort. Products sell from search traffic you don't control. Membership income renews automatically. Investments compound in the background. Once the flywheel's turning, and it does eventually turn, for everyone who builds it correctly and doesn't stop. The income requires minimal ongoing input to sustain. That's what a composite score of 9.5 looks like. It's not perfect. Nothing scores perfect across all 4 criteria simultaneously, but it's closer to perfect than any other model on the list. Abstract frameworks are only useful when you see exactly how they work in practice. So let's trace a real compounding example from a single piece of content to all the income it generates. So, you publish a YouTube video titled "The Best Email Marketing Tools for Creators." The video is evergreen. It targets a search query that people are entering every month, year over year. Here's what that one video generates. Ad revenue from every view, month after month as the video accumulates lifetime views. Affiliate commissions from tool links, 30% on every referred subscriber, every month, indefinitely. Email list growth. Viewers who click the free resources link become newsletter subscribers. Newsletter revenue. Those subscribers receive weekly emails with product promotions. Product sales. Subscribers convert to buyers on your email marketing guide or newsletter course. Membership interest. The most engaged subscribers see the membership offer and some convert. Website traffic. Viewers also find your affiliate review articles through your website link. SEO authority. The video's engagement signals help your channel rank future videos faster. One video, 8 revenue events, all of them running simultaneously, all of them continuing long after the video was published. Now multiply that by 100 videos, or 200. Each video is a different keyword, a different audience segment, a different set of affiliate tools, but each one generates the same type of compounding revenue tree. Here's another example. You write a blog posted and entitled Mediavine versus Raptive. Which ad network is better? You publish it once. You optimize it for search. It earns affiliate commissions from every reader who clicks through to either platform and applies. It drives email subscribers through the in-article lead magnet. It gets discovered by YouTube viewers who find your comparison video on the same topic. It gets linked to by other content creators who find it useful, building domain authority that helps your next article rank faster. One blog post, earning from search traffic in month 1, month 12, and month 48. It's not hypothetical. This is a documented behavior of evergreen content on platforms that reward quality and consistency. The compounding is real, it's mathematically meaningful, and it's available to anyone willing to build it. The digital asset portfolio is the right model. That doesn't mean it's immune to failure. There are 5 specific mistakes that derail it for people who understand the concept but execute it incorrectly. Building too many things simultaneously. The portfolio requires multiple components, but building all of them at the same time produces all of them slowly and none of them well. Build in sequence, and the portfolio is the destination. Sequential building is the path. Skipping the email list. The email list is the connective tissue of the portfolio. It's what turns YouTube viewers into product buyers. It's the audience you own outright, the one that no platform can take from you with an algorithm change. Builders who skip the email list are building on a foundation they don't control. Chasing trends instead of building evergreen assets. A viral video generates a spike. An evergreen video on a persistent search query generates consistent income for years. The portfolio is built on the second type. Every piece of content should be able to answer, will this still be useful by someone searching for it in 2 years? Quitting before the flywheel turns. The flywheel doesn't turn on its own for the first 12 to 18 months. During that period, the compounding is building silently. The people who quit at month 8 are stopping exactly at the point where the curve was about to bend. Don't be that person. Selling before trust is established. The flywheel runs on trust. Your YouTube viewers trust your recommendations because your content has demonstrated expertise. Remove the trust, and every other component of the portfolio underperforms. Build the trust first, and the selling follows naturally. Now we understand the why. Why the digital asset portfolio ranks above every other model. Why the flywheel compounds when other models plateau. Why the same skills that produce a service can produce an asset, if they're packaged differently. And why the 5 mistakes that derail this model are almost always the result of impatience rather than incompetence. Part 2 is going to cover the how. The exact build order, which component you build first, which comes second, and the specific reason each stage sets up the next one. The realistic timeline for each stage and component to reach its functional threshold. The tools you will use at each stage, chosen based on what's free, what's worth paying for, and what's essential versus optional. And most importantly, what the first 30 days look like. Not in theory, in specific actionable steps that you can take this week. Part 2 will go live 2 days after this video does. We publish new videos every other day at 9 a.m. Central, so like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to be notified when the next video drops. One more thing before you go. The single most important thing you can do before watching Part 2 is to decide which of the 6 portfolio components you're going to start with. Not all 6, 1. Drop that answer in the comments. I read every one, and your choice may shape an upcoming video for this series. This is Evergreen Income. The compounding starts now.